Hey clients, long time no see. Sorry I haven't done any YouTube videos or newsletter videos lately, but we're back. Okay, so I think one of, if not the last video I did was at the end of 2023, and we talked briefly about BOI reporting, beneficial ownership information reporting. The filing with the FinCEN was created with the Corporate Transparency Act. So I think I explained pretty good in that video what it is. And then I also said, hey, we're going to do it for you, but it's going to be summertime before we do it. Well, it's summertime. Tax season's over, so we are dealing with and starting to file these BOI reports for our clients. So real briefly, because I've recorded this video like 3 times and it's too long and I'm trying to get it shorter for you guys, I'm going to explain real briefly what is a beneficial owner. A beneficial owner is someone who either has 25% or more ownership in a company or someone who has substantial control over the company. So think husband owns the LLC, the wife does not own the LLC, but she is very involved in it. Maybe she's paying the bills, and let's just face it, the wife does have some control over the husband and running the company. She's a beneficial owner as well as the husband. So both would be listed as a beneficial owner in that situation, okay? Maybe you've got an officer in the corporation who owns no equity, but definitely has some control, substantial control is the language that they use, some control over that company. They need to be listed as a beneficial owner. If in doubt, list them. The thing about it is, with the beneficial owners, you have to send us a copy of the driver's license. So when we file the BOI report, we have to upload that. You have to list their name, their residential address, their personal address, and that sort of thing. So just keep that in mind. I say if in doubt, list them. Who has to file a BOI report? Any entity. Typically a corporation or LLC, you're probably going to have to file. There are a few exemptions if you're a nonprofit or if you're a publicly traded company, things like that. But most of our clients, because we specialize in small businesses, you're going to have to file. One thing I want to make everyone aware of is please don't forget your LLCs that you set up for real estate or other purposes. I know you're not going to forget your main operating company, because that's where you get your money from, right? You're not going to forget to file that one. Either you file it or you tell us about it. We're going to file it. Nobody's going to forget that. What I'm afraid of is some of our clients are going to forget about, oh, I forgot I set up an LLC for a farm 2 years ago. I forgot I set up an LLC for real estate. Yep, got to file that one. Maybe I've got another investment that I set up an LLC for. Me and my brother-in-law are owners. That's got to be filed. So don't forget that. Why am I stressing the importance of it? The penalties are a lot. It's like $500 per day for not filing it on time, up to like $10,000 and possibly even like 2 years jail time. So it's really substantial. They say they mean business about it. So we want to make for sure we get these things filed for you guys. Let's see what else. When do they due? So if your LLC or entity, corporation, was formed before the end of last year, so if it was in existence before 12/31/23, then your deadline to file the BOI report is December 31st of 2024. So we don't want to be filing these close to the deadline. That's why we're trying to get all of them knocked out during the summer. If you formed a new LLC after 1/1/24, then you have 90 days to file it. So if you formed an LLC this year and you haven't filed it yet, you need to get that filed. If you have any changes to maybe you filed a BOI report and then you have some changes, you have 30 days to file that updated BOI report. So what would constitute needing to file an updated BOI report? If the company changed the name, if there was a change in beneficial owners, let's say someone that owned the company or some equity in the company died, if they sold their shares, if they left their shares to their children, If someone got promoted to secretary or treasurer and now has substantial control over the corporation, that would mean you need to file an updated BOI report. So I think that pretty much covers what I wanted to talk about as far as our firm's processes. We want to make for sure you guys file these things. If you want to file them, go ahead, file them, no problem at all. If you want us to file them, we can do that. We have our processes internally and we're filing these. It is $250 to file the first one. And this is not an annual filing. If there's never any changes, then you're never going to have to file another one. It's a one-time $250. If you see that you need to file an updated one, then we're going to charge $100. So let me clarify. FinCEN does not charge anything to file these reports. If you want our firm to file these for you, it's $250 for us to do that. One-time fee, we would add it to your next monthly ACH is what we will do. And then if we see or you see that an updated report needs to be filed, then it would be a $100 fee. Or you can file them yourself. So if you are a monthly client, we will be following up with you to get verbal confirmation that either you're filing it or you want us to file it. We do not want these things to be missed. Nobody can afford a $10,000 penalty for simply missing a deadline on filing a report. If you are a year-end client that has an LLC or corporation, we're sending out this video, we're sending out this newsletter, but we're not going to be calling year-end clients and being like, hey, do you want us to file this report? It's going to be up to you to reach out to us and say, hey, yeah, I saw your video. I want you to file it for me. Our monthly clients, we take care of you guys very closely and make for sure that everything is done for you all. So the managers on your account will be reaching out and having a conversation with you shortly. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much. Y'all have a good evening. Bye-bye.